The market is apparently unstoppable. Many stocks are just flying, and we see the SPY renewing its all-time high this week. However, today we see a sign of weakness, and the big question is this a top signal, a real top signal? Will the market finally cool down? Because, well, we went up too much, too fast over here. It deserves to correct, alright? It has to correct. Alright, let's talk about it in this video. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan, trader. It's a pleasure to see you guys over here, and in this video, we're gonna do a complete study and elucidate the main key points of the market. We're gonna talk about statistics and strategies, as we always do. No panic or euphoria, just an analysis without bias, done professionally so that you can leave this video with practical knowledge. Alright, welcome or welcome back to the Finance Hydra channel. And yes, we are showing some weakness over here, a bearish reaction near the all-time high area, which this could be a top signal. And even if we see a top signal triggered over here, this is not gonna be enough to actually reverse the bull trend. The bullish bias would still remain intact as long as the SPY stays above our most important support levels, namely the 21-day EMA, the exponential moving average, and the $565, the previous top level over here, which has been acting as a support level for us since September 20. Therefore, 565 is the most important inflection point for the SPY. Meanwhile, we see the QQQ also making a bearish reaction. However, in this case over here, this reaction is slightly more dangerous, if I may use this word over here, because we see a bearish reaction right below the gap resistance level over here, $493. We just closed this gap, and right now we are losing momentum. This is a quite problematic signal for tech stocks, suggesting that yes, the market could correct. We could see a sharper correction ahead. Just like the SPY, this is not going to be enough for the QQQ to actually reverse its bullish momentum. Pullbacks are not reversals, and as far as I know, any pullback to the 21-day EMA, to the 476 area over here would be okay. A healthy pullback, and any bullish reaction around our support level could be just another buying opportunity, just like on SPY, right? Any pullback to this support level, probably just another buying opportunity, as long as we maintain the bullish bias. Nathan, what if we lose these support levels? Then okay, then we're gonna turn bearish on the daily chart, possibly triggering a sharper correction on the weekly chart over here. But as long as we stay above these key points, no true bearish reaction is going to actually materialize. Now we have a few interesting patterns over here because the SPY yesterday materialized a hanging man candlestick pattern. The QQQ also materialized a hanging man pattern over here, alright? Many people believe that this pattern is a bearish pattern, right? However, according to Thomas Bukowski's studies on his website, thepatternsight.com, a hanging man pattern, yes, it has a theoretical performance of a bearish reversal. However, its tested performance is of bullish continuation 59% of the time. The above numbers are based on hundreds of perfect trades. Therefore, a hanging man, more often than not, works as a bullish continuation pattern. Therefore, we see a few hanging mans over here suggesting that yes, we could see some bearish continuation. However, a top signal, a real top signal, could get triggered if we lose our critical support levels, if we lose yesterday's low along with the 484 on the QQQ. All right, the SPY has no clear trigger point over here. However, if we lose yesterday's low, okay, we may see a sharper correction ahead. Correction, not reversal. As far as I know, we are still making higher highs, higher lows, and even during bull trends, pullbacks are just part of this movement because both trends are made of higher highs and higher lows. Eventually, we're gonna see lows, but as long as these lows are above the previous support levels, that's gonna be okay, all right? The bullish bias would persist. Now, how this is gonna affect our dear stocks, because we see Nvidia collapsing, all right? Yes, it is. However, Nvidia is still trading around a very important support area made by the 120, the previous top level, the trigger point of this bullish pivot point, all right? And we are still above the 21-day EMA, which is right now starting to rise. Finally, is starting to rise. So this support level is going to be critical for Nvidia. If we lose it, all right, we're going to seek lower support levels like the 113. If we lose the 113, there's no other major support level but the $100 down here. Therefore, this area is going to be a very critical support level for Nvidia. We got to see a bullish reaction as soon as possible above these key points in order to materialize a nice bullish continuation chart structure. In this scenario, the 130s area is going to be our next technical target, 130. This key point is going to be very, very interesting because just like we had a bullish pivot point, a higher high, higher low on the daily chart, we have a possible bullish pivot point on the weekly chart around the 130s. Therefore, by breaking 130s, Nvidia is gonna finally trigger another fantastic, very powerful bullish continuation chart structure on the weekly chart after retesting the 21-week EMA, suggesting a very important bullish continuation chart structure. In this scenario, Nvidia will keep going up. We're gonna break the all-time high, and this is it. Now, Tesla, on the other hand, unlike Nvidia, unlike SPY, unlike the QQQ, this one is actually going up sharply. It is going up sharply to almost 2.5%, 2.40%, and we are on the verge of rejecting yesterday's bearish reaction, which was a dark cloud cover candlestick pattern, a quite reliable bearish candlestick pattern as well. This pattern over here works very well when it gets triggered. However, so far, we are not triggering it. This is why I always tell you guys, real trading is reactive. It is not predictive. Only newbies, amateur traders try to predict what's going to happen next because they always want to be the guys who buy the very deep and sell the very top, all right? But this is not gonna happen, or this rarely happens. It is not worth to try. So these guys will try to predict the bottom and the top. Real traders react properly and they wait for the signals to materialize to get triggered, all right, to be triggered, all right? So right now there is no crystal clear technical evidence suggesting that Tesla is gonna top over here. We need to see a top signal getting triggered. Right now this dark cloud cover is a promising top signal. Yes, it is, just like this bearish harami was, all right, just like this shooting star pattern was over here. However, none of these patterns got triggered, all right? Therefore, the bullish bias is just persisting. No crystal clear reversal is occurring. Even if we see a top signal triggered, Tesla could easily correct all the way down to the 21-day EMA or even to this purple trend line over here. And this is it. Another harmless pullback, no reason to worry, no reason to panic. Instead, this could be just another opportunity to buy, to add more shares, or to nail a very good bottom again, because the risk-reward ratio will be very good near support levels. Always buy near support levels, sell near resistance levels, buy near support levels, all right? Work with strategy, okay? And guys, of course, I teach you guys the strategies for free, both here in the videos in this channel and in our complete ebook on technical analysis, which you can download for free. no charge on the 5% projects channel. Now, if you want the real experience of the market with me, I share exclusive analysis and trading strategies with you, always using the theoretical knowledge I teach you guys here in this channel in real time on the market, because here in this community we are skin in the game, and you can join this community very easily. Just take a look at our website. The link is in the video's description. All right, see if you like our services. Our ebook is totally free. You can download our ebook for free. It's gonna be yours forever. You can learn all these patterns. You can see the statistics. You can see how charts work over here for free. Just download it on our Telegram channel. All right, now let's continue. AMD, you know, AMD, this one over here broke our target. We at the 5% project had a target around 162 because we bought this bullish Harami candlestick pattern over here, and right now we are above our target. We are trying to materialize a bearish reaction. If we do lose the 162, which was a previous top level over here, now a possible support level in the future. If we lose the 162, then okay, we're gonna materialize another correction, another pullback to the 21-day EMA, and this is it, alright? Any bullish reaction around its moving average could be just another buying opportunity over here, because again, good risk-reward ratio, the bull trend would still remain intact, and well, you're gonna just follow the trend, alright? Therefore, a pullback in this scenario is quite desirable. But even if we see a pullback, it is not gonna ruin the bullish thesis to the 174 resistance level to close this gap, because as I always tell you guys, gaps work as magnets for the price when trends reverse. SOFI, you guys like SOFI, right? This one is trying to make a bullish reaction, but it is not good enough, all right? We are leaving a huge shadow above the candle's body over here. It is not a decent bottom signal. I don't like this reaction. It is not looking good. I know we are still above the 21-day EMA. Okay, great, but SOFI deserves a better reaction around this support level. Micron exploded after earnings. We are facing a very dangerous resistance level around 111. If you ask me, by closing below yesterday's low, we are gonna trigger a top signal, materializing a sharper correction to the 21-day EMA, or maybe to close this open gap over here. And the Palantir, this one is very interesting because we are moving sideways, right? We are making a sideways correction over here. There is not a meaningful top signal, there's not a meaningful bullish continuation chart structure either. We are just moving sideways, and in this case, I like to call time correction, right? There are two types of corrections: time correction and price correction. A price correction occurs when the price actually drops to its support levels. Now, a time correction occurs when the price moves sideways and the 21-day EMA catches up with the price, instead of the price dropping to meet the 21-day EMA, all right? So, classic time correction, and no major bullish chart structure or bearish chart structure over here either. And guys, remember a very quick message. Remember, next Tuesday, we will have our first live stream together here on this channel at 5 p.m. EST, 1 hour after the market closes, all right? Let's talk, let's study together. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be great. I hope you guys can join us over there. And by the way, if you're not a subscriber yet, now after what, 14 minutes of video, I have the courage to invite you to subscribe. After all, I recognize that not everyone has the attention span to stay focused on a technical analysis video, right? Looking at charts only, especially nowadays with TikTok and Instagram Reels, short videos melting people's brains, turning us into zombies, right? You, my friend, you are special, and I want the likes of you in this community, in this channel. And by the way, click the like button to support me as well if you are enjoying this video so far. So subscribe, click the like button, take a look at our website, join the 5% project. Now, back to our analysis. NIO exploding 11.5% right now, breaking the previous resistance level at $6. If you ask me, this suggests that NIO is going to retest our next technical resistance level. Now NIO is clearly bullish. It is in bullish territory. It is making higher highs, higher lows, breaking all of its resistance levels far away from the 21-day EMA. If you ask me, this suggests that yes, NIO has another target around $9.53, which means it has more, roughly 50% upside potential ahead. However, now that we are around a resistance level far away from our support levels, this is not a very good buy right now because the risk reward ratio makes no sense to me. So I would love to see a correction over here. If the broad market corrects, if we see SPY, QQQ correcting, Tesla, Nvidia, probably NIO is going to correct as well, and that this could be a very, very amazing buying opportunity for us, but it has to correct first, all right? If Nathan, what if it doesn't correct? That's okay. It can fly alone, all right? I don't care. There are plenty of opportunities in this market. This is why the American stock market is so amazing, right? I love American stock market. We always have opportunities around us. Now, super microcomputer is trying to react, all right, after crashing 12% yesterday, trying to react. It is not enough to materialize a bottom signal, but it could be, all right, it could be. I would prefer to see this one materializing a bottom signal closer to this support level around 357, but okay, if it does a bottom signal above this key point, great, I'm not gonna complain. ARM Holdings is a very good one as well. If you ask me, this one is trying to correct to the 138, to the 21-day EMA. Even if it does, fantastic, it is not gonna ruin the bullish bias. However, if it does lose this double support level, okay, we may see some problems ahead. Meanwhile, Broadcom is trying to materialize a doji star, right? A doji evening star, suggesting a possible top signal, but it has to close below the 172 in order to actually materialize a top signal, suggesting a correction to the 21-day EMA again. So far, I'm not gonna be convinced of a bearish reaction. Therefore, to summarize our ideas over here, the market is showing some weakness. We see possible top signals, but as long as the indices remain above our key support levels, no meaningful correction will materialize. And even if we see a correction, we have many support levels on the daily chart to hold the price. Any bullish reaction around our support levels could be just another buying opportunity. Again, I'm gonna keep you guys updated every single day in this channel, so consider subscribing. Join our first live stream next Tuesday. I wish you all a great weekend. See you guys Monday. Stay safe. Thank you very much for your audience.